Now joined by Carson Quillen, running back, an all-purpose athlete at Greeneville High School. 24 carries, 182 yards, 4 touchdowns. You also had 8 tackles, some tackles for losses, pass breakups. Carson, it was a huge game. Everybody knows when Anderson County and Greenville square off, it's going to be a fantastic outing. What was that atmosphere like, and also just to come out on the top end of that, it had to feel amazing.
Obviously, it's a huge atmosphere. Obviously, they bring a good crowd. We had a pretty good home crowd. Probably one of the craziest environments, really loud, offensively and defensively. I think both teams had struggles at times, but I think we found the spark a little bit easier than they did. So I'm glad we came in on top.
When you go into a game and you know that a defense is likely going to be focusing in on you, how do you negate that? How do you offset that?
Obviously, I think a lot of teams come in trying to stop, what we do on the run game. So I think we try to spread the ball out as much as we can. And for me, obviously just try to make plays and be a guy for my team and lead this team.
Last year, I know, ended in disappointment. Now you're on the verge of making it to the state championship. You're practicing during Thanksgiving week. A lot of people talk about that and have that as a goal. Now that you're here, how exciting of a time is it for Greenville football?
Obviously a huge win for our program and community. I think everyone was really excited to have a practice on Thanksgiving. So we're going to be up bright and early tomorrow, and I think everyone's really excited for it. So huge for our community.
5 years ago, I think was the last time Greenville maybe won a state championship. Did that leave an impression on you for as a young kid, as an early teen?
Yes, sir. I'd say, you definitely you see those guys, a few names, Cade Ballard, Dorian Goddard, Cameron Height, you see those guys go win a state championship and go on and play. And, as a young kid, I feel like that's what a lot of our team looked up to and saw. We wanted to go play and be like them and obviously win a state championship like they did.
How have you grown to manage your time and to devote all the energy and passion it takes to not only be basically an all-state football player, but also a guy that's going to be playing college baseball?
You know, Obviously, time is not a thing that we take very lightly around this house. So, we try to manage baseball and football, try to even it up. Obviously, football season, we're doing a little more football with the team and things. But, obviously, I'll go hit and do things and stay in baseball shape as well.
I think the last time you and I spoke just one on one was after you had won a state championship in baseball, and I know that is the pinnacle and the goal to always cap a season with a baseball championship. Take me back to May and just the feeling that you had there as a baseball player.
Obviously, another crazy environment, great feeling to bring back a state championship to this community. I think it was a huge thing for our baseball program to get back up there. I think we won in 2018. So I think it's kind of setting us on the map for baseball. So, I'm really happy for our team. I think we got some good things coming.
So what to do all this? What motivates you? Some people are motivated by fear of failure. Some people are just ultra competitive. Like, what fuels you to do what you do?
I think for sure I'm ultra competitive and I like to be, elite in the things I do. And at the end of the day, if I'm going to go out there and play against somebody, I want to win. So, whether it's Anderson County in football, Upperman in baseball, and Upperman this week too, but we want to go out there and win, and that's all I want to do.
Well, speaking of Upperman, you guys play them in the state semifinals. You get to host that game, which is huge. What do they do offensively, defensively that you all have seen on film this week?
I think they're kind of like us in the way they're a run heavy team and they kind of like to throw off of it. So I think stopping their run game because they average over 200 yards a game will be huge for our defense. And, we kind of like that they run the ball because we just came off an Anderson County team that throws it a lot. And we think we have a pretty solid run defense and we'd like to see what they got.
All right. Got to settle a bet in our household right now, okay? Uh,
Okay.
I need to know like what you're looking forward to most in Thanksgiving dinner. What item, what part of the meal, what are you looking forward to the most?
I got to go with probably any of the meats and the mac and cheese. I'm a big mac and cheese guy. So that's
Yeah.
probably what I was looking forward to.
A lot of people have said mac and cheese. We thought it was going to be mac and cheese. So, but yeah, Carson, man, I appreciate your time. Congratulations on being Player of the Week. We're going to get you one of these helmets, courtesy of Varsity All Access WVLT here in Knoxville. We'll get that shipped up there to you, and I wish you guys the best of luck on Friday night.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
The 5-Star Preps Player of the Week is proudly presented by Smithbilt Homes, East Tennessee's most trusted home builders since the 1950s. Smithbilt dedicates themselves to producing a home that owners, their families, and neighbors can be proud of for generations to come.